Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of In the Eyes of Truth. And with us again is our friend Rafael. Rafael is anybody that doesn't remember from previous shows. He spent 14 years in the U.S., finished his master's or your doctorate degree.
Yes. No, PhD.
PhD. Well, yeah, even better.
Hey there, entrepreneurs. Are you feeling the squeeze from increasing regulations and higher taxes? Maybe you've noticed the growing instability and thought there has to be a better way. Well, you're not alone, and that's exactly why you need to consider offshoring your wealth now. Imagine a life where your hard-earned money isn't constantly under threat from unpredictable government policies. Sounds pretty good, right? Let me tell you. It's not just a dream, it's a smart strategy. Here at Exit Strategy, we specialize in helping entrepreneurs like you protect and grow their wealth. We navigate the complex world of international finance so you don't have to, from setting up offshore accounts to advising on the best countries with favorable tax laws. We've got you covered. Now, I know what you're thinking. Offshoring sounds risky, maybe even a bit shady, but the truth is many savvy business owners are already doing it. It's not just about dodging taxes, it's about creating a safety net for your future. Imagine diversifying your assets across multiple jurisdictions. When one country faces economic downturns, your wealth remains secure. Think of it as an insurance policy against the uncertainties of life. And let's not forget, having a portion of your wealth offshore can open up opportunities for international investments. You're no longer limited by the economic climate of a single country. You can tap into booming markets around the world, maximizing your returns. But here's the kicker. Time is of the essence. With increasing global scrutiny and tightening regulations, the window for easy offshoring is closing fast. The sooner you act, the better positioned you'll be. So why wait? Protect your wealth, secure your future, and explore new opportunities with Exit Strategy. Don't let the rising dangers in the US economy catch you off guard. Reach out to us today and take the first step towards financial freedom. Because when it comes to your wealth, playing it safe is the riskiest move of all. Thanks for watching, and remember, your future starts with the decisions you make today. Choose wisely, choose Exit Strategy. Catch you in the next video.
So he knows the US pretty damn well also. And today we're of course gonna discuss the upcoming elections. What else are we gonna discuss? Not the
Yes,
North
it's
Korean
right
mythical.
here. Can you see
Oh,
it?
yes, yes, we can see it.
Yeah, this is the PhD diploma. Okay.
We're not gonna
This is
discuss the
actually
mythical Korean troops in Russia, which aren't there. We're not gonna discuss Zelensky's super duper victory plan 10.0. We're gonna discuss Trump and Harris.
yeah.
So tell me. Um, You you only have Russian citizenship, right? So you can't vote in
I used to have green card with my family,
yeah.
but we dropped it already because we came back in 2008, right after the Munich speech of Putin. We decided it's time to come back home. Something going on, and I wasn't mistaken. Yes, definitely. So, and no, we're okay. We're okay. So, and anyway, I'm under sanctions. So, it was long. It was on another planet in another universe. But still, I remember just today, 2 o'clock. I prepared my program from the radio, Moscow radio, where I'm doing this America Light show. Yes, and we were discussing American music and American art. Specifically, we were talking about my one of my favorite guitarists from the USA. It's Ray Cooder. Yes, so my point is that actually, we don't fight with American art, with American culture. That's the point. And coming back, I am very appreciate what we had in America, and I had a wonderful experience, and I still have connections. So and this is the point. And I wish all our American friends not listen. Don't fight with Tchaikovsky, Rachmaninoff, with Stravinsky, with our ballet, with our singers. If you want to fight, you're a man, we're a man. We know how to do this. And but please, no tar. Yes, so I think this is we must leave it. We must leave it for a future generation. We don't fight with Duke Ellington. We don't fight with Ella Fitzgerald. We don't fight with Frank Sinatra, John Steinbeck, Ernest Hemingway. So and all other guys. Because in my programs I describe to the Russian audience about legacy, about Alexander Bell, for example, who created the invented telephone, about Fulton, who created steamers. So we're trying to keep, kind of humanitarian connections. And I wish to have such kind of program in America in English about Russia, but it's impossible as far as I can see. No, it's okay. Well, we are a totalitarian country, Russia, and America is a free country. So
Yeah.
you chose it. Yes, you don't listen us, you know, dictators, something like
Uh,
that.
haters gonna hate, as they say. Oh
Uh,
yeah, it's
yes,
well,
I invite actually American audience. I invite to them to my program. It's 94.8 American Moscow FM. So maybe you wouldn't understand Russian, but definitely you'll understand music. And I think it's kind of cool to hear from Moscow about American music. Yes. So just for for the change to see what do we like here about America, in case somebody interested.
and by the way, actually, that's a good thing to listen because for those of you who want to move to Russia, even though you don't need the Russian language to come in for the first 3 years, you're still going to need the Russian language if you're going to stay. So, best way to, by the way, to get rid of or pick up the proper accent and everything else is to listen to native speakers. So, come out and listen to Raphael and the guests like me sometimes. So, as we discussed
I had
things.
actually, I had one of my friends with family. He's American and she's Russian. They used to live there like 25 years. Now they're coming back here.
Oh yeah,
Now they're coming to Russia, and
that's a big
yeah,
thing.
so it was kind of things. Yeah, they're
You know,
Christians,
yeah,
they're true
sorry.
believers. Yeah, yeah. Yes, and they decided to move, but before that, of course, they were thinking to live in America, and she got her citizenship. Everybody was cool, but now it's, time for them to move back to Russia, and he's amazed, of course. The Ralph, his guy, the name, he was really just shocked to see. He truly believed that we got the bears on the streets with balalaika,
Ah!
so
And don't forget the
he
vodka, the
visited
Kalashnikov.
our. Yes, vodka Kalashnikov. Yes, what else? Vodka Kalashnikov, Balalaika, Bear,
Lapti,
Siberia,
Lapti.
missile, Lapti. Yes, shoes.
Lapti,
Oh
Lapti
my
or
God. No, it's
shoes
okay.
are like slippers made out of yeah,
Homemade.
they're
Yes,
made out of bark. They're made out of birch bark. And they're actually not
yes,
bad for all
yeah,
things considered what you're making out of them. But yeah, that's kind of like a country thing.
yes, yes. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So now actually tomorrow. Yes, the D-Day.
Yes, Death Day is
I call it.
tomorrow,
I call
Doom
it
Day.
demolition day, demolition day.
Yes, yeah, that is
Yes,
tomorrow.
yes, yes,
And actually, I think it should be the
yes.
I Day,
Definitely.
Insanity Day. Insanity Day 1.
Yes, 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 yes.
Did
No,
you
it's okay. I mean, just I think everybody knew what's going on there.
did you see the article with the screenshot from Philadelphia 16, which is a channel in Philadelphia, where they were testing their information channel for popping up a fish for the results as the count was supposed to be going on, and they came out with a full. This was a 5, 6 days ago, and they popped up with a full
Yes,
screen on the full count of how many votes in Pennsylvania Harris
yes,
won
yes,
by.
yes. Yes, I saw it from Fox Channel actually. I think they actually reported about this one. I think we're gonna witness a lot of such stuff. It will be a lot of fun, and I'm
A lot of
I'm
fun.
looking forward. I'm looking forward to see the whole stuff. there, because it's really. I just really just recently before our meeting, I watched Trump in North Carolina. Yes, so actually he was doing well there, in a good mood. Yes, and of course, it's just kind of non-stop, all his visits to from Wyoming to Pennsylvania to North Carolina to New Hampshire. I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win, and unless somebody shoot him.
Well, there's also another route. It's called the 14th Amendment.
Hmm.
Anybody that
Uh,
has sponsored insurrections against the government cannot hold office again in the government. Which is the reason all of January 6th was set up also. And now they're trying to pin that Trump had caused that insurrection. So if they, I think they may try to push that one. That's one of those ways they can just annul the vote if they lose the vote,
yes,
if
but
they can't cheat and steal.
as far as I remember, the new elected president, which absolutely possible Trump could be in a couple of days. I think it's kind of additional immunity, if I'm not mistaken,
Hmm.
because nobody can impeach him under these circumstances.
It's not impeachment. It's banning from holding office.
No, yes,
It,
I understand. I understand the point, but he's going to as soon as I think it's we must check it. I think that he has the new elected president is going to have such kind of right to pardon himself under any circumstances. So it's because this is legitimate. It comes from the prosecutor office anyway. Because if it's not decided by the two-thirds of Senate and Congress, I think it's absolutely nothing they could do. No, nobody can be two-thirds of Senate and Congress. Nobody in,
true,
in
true.
America, yes. But I don't think they're going to do this, considering that the Johnson absolutely certain in his preferences to Trump. So I don't think it will be any moves. Plus, this, how would I say? Can I say bitch? Leticia Johnson, this prosecutor from New York, she is going down. They're going to disbar her for such kind of, absolutely ridiculous machinations against Trump. I mean, that's ridiculous what this bitch did. And I heard it by the way from my black friends. They really said, I mean, just she is not our. No, okay, I'm not going to proceed. Yes, so she doesn't belong to the black community. Let's me put it this way.
Yeah,
Yes,
those
because
hairs.
yes, because she is really just crazy, and it's definitely personal something. I don't know what happened, so, but she's really desperate. Yes, and but he survived. I think it's okay now.
Yeah, have you seen the new Trump I'm not, Trump or Harris, I think for Russia it's not going to make that much of a difference,
No,
unfortunately.
no, no, no.
But
It will be different. It will be. Believe me.
yeah,
Believe me.
we'll see.
No, it's okay. We'll talk. Yes, yeah.
I'm reading that Pompeo may be getting a position back in the White House under Trump, and if that happens, I don't see
No,
anything.
no, no, no. I
That
don't
guy.
listen. Pompeo, he betrayed him. I think that Trump several times mentioned him with Pence and with him, because Pompeo was absolutely ridiculous,
Oh yeah.
criticizing Trump. And it's not about critics by itself, because it was time when Trump needed, I mean, desperately needed support from friends. And what he got absolutely kind of struck into the back from Pence and from Pompeo. They didn't support him, and he was all alone there. And it was really just, Giuliani, the only guy who actually sacrificed his health and career for Trump, which was a kind of a little bit surprised me in this matter. And he was alone, yes. And I don't Trump. He's not going to pardon anybody. He is not going to forgive these guys. I think they done. Pence 100% and Pompeo too. I see based on his interviews, Pompeo is trying kind of to come back, saying good words right now, but it's too late. Trump is not going to forgive him, and that is good. Listen, he has a real great crew. Take a look: Kerry Lake, Tulsi Gabbard, Vivek, Elon Musk. Yes, so and he got listen, he got Robert Kennedy Jr. I mean, that's kind of stuff. Yes, he got Kristi Noem from South Dakota. I like this girl. Yes, actually, I think he will get DeSantis. Definitely, he's looking forward. But most of all, he has actually
DeSantis.
this was the best choice I ever knew for vice presidency, comparing with Kamala Harris. It's GD Vance. I mean, this is future, Stas. We actually right now we are looking for the next president. That's for me 400%. This guy is for real, and he is definitely something. It's actually this election for me. It's kind of elections between Vance and all other guys with Biden, Kamala Harris, and Donald Trump, and he's Vance on another side because all of them the past of the United States, and Vance he's the only guy who is the future. And I think Vivek Ramaswamy, Elon Musk may be in a different position because they're trying to get rid of him, just questioning his citizenship.
Mhm.
Yes, I think that's from Elon Musk against Elon Musk right now. But we got young generation in America, smart. They are not our friends. I mean, they are not Russian friends. But I think this is the guy with whom we can talk, discuss something. You know, I guess so. Because do you remember what Vance said about Ukraine and all this stuff? I like it very much.
Yeah, I do, but
America first. Don't support Ukraine. No troops, of course. No more arms. No more weaponry there. So cut it in half, then cut it in half. But still, it's kind of good. Let's see, and we will see soon.
yeah, that what worries me is we've seen this before. Trump came in first term. He came in with a great team, and they were all gone within the first half a year. And he was surrounded by neocons, and he allowed himself to be surrounded by neocons. And what was funny, well, sad even, McGregor, who was an advisor, McGregor said he went to talk to Trump. It's like, who are you surrounding yourself with? And he said, it doesn't matter because I make the decisions. Well, no, it doesn't work that way. In no
No, I
organization
think
does it work that
yes,
way.
you're absolutely right, sir. But he learned. He learned. I think a little bit, and now he knows specifically, especially after Liz Cheney and Dick Cheney. By the way, he knows what does it mean to be friends with neocons. I think that he learned his lessons, and I think he's going to move on. And that he's going to move on. It's his last chance. Anyway, in 4 years, we wouldn't see Trump. We wouldn't see Biden. I mean, on political arena. I hope. I don't wish them nothing bad. But it's still, like I said, this is his final cut, his last accord, and I think he's going to do something right. And already he knows his enemies. Finally he knows because it was kind of allegoric a little bit about Washington Swamp, and now he knows what to do. I guess so. He's going to concentrate on China. He is going to fight there economically. And I think it's good news for us because we are going to finish Ukraine as soon as possible. And we are going to support our friends in China. But I think it will be easier for us to discuss a lot of financial and economical questions with China, considering their involvement there and desperately needed our support in this matter. Yes, because right now you know that this administration, it's all about Russia, all about Russia. They even don't pay much attention because Biden connections in China, a lot of corruptions there, and he doesn't want to touch it. No, Trump is going to touch. Trump is
Oh,
going to touch.
Biden connections with Ukraine and Hillary Clinton's
Yes, but in China much more. Yes, of course, and Hillary and all of them there. So
Pinchuk Pinchuk
mhm.
gave a hell of a lot of money to Hillary for pay to play.
Oh yeah, oh
And for
yeah,
those
oh
who
yeah.
don't know who Pinchuk is a Ukrainian oligarch, and he played the pay-to-play game with
I
Hillary.
think Pinchuk was, and he is actually son-in-law of Kuchma president.
He is, he is.
Yes, yes, he got a lot of money there. He's a billionaire, yes. Yeah, no, I mean, they're all connected there. And I think Trump is going to investigate it, and it means their reputation, it will be definitely bad news for Ukraine. And I think that we can do something there because we must finish it as soon as possible. And I think that we're ready for this. I think our army is ready, and people already tired there in Donetsk, Lugansk, Kherson, Zaporozhye, Kursk. So I think that we all expect to finish it as soon as possible because it's about time. It's about time.
The thing is, I don't think it's going to be finished anytime soon. We shouldn't get our hopes up that it's going to be finished. We'll drive them out to the Dnieper, but then what? We still have to cross the Dnieper to take Kherson. Um, and then what? Just because they're on the other side of Dnieper doesn't mean they're not going to be shelling and shooting. So
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
not.
yeah. Mhm. Yeah, true. Yeah, I agree with you, Stas. And definitely, I'm not going, to recommend something. I'm not a big specialist in this military stuff there. I think you know it's much better than me. But I can tell you that this is about political situation and about expectations. And definitely, they should take it to the consideration. Putin and his team, it's for sure. And I'm not trying to say how to do, but we definitely need to finish it as soon as possible. And are we ready for a big war? I don't think so, as far as I can see. Yes, because maybe we are not ready. Maybe I don't have enough information about this issue. But we definitely must finish Kharkov, Dnipropetrovsk, Zaporozhye, Kherson, Odessa at least, and
Nikolaev.
definitely
And
we
before you can take
Nikolaev.
Odessa and
No, yes,
Dnipropetrovsk, you need to
безусловно,
take
yes,
Nikolaev.
yes. Kherson, Nikolaev, it's on the way. And definitely we must be connected to Pridnestrovia because it looks like we are not going to have in the nearest future Moldavia. These guys voted to destroy its own country.
They didn't vote to destroy their own country, for God's
No, I
sakes.
mean that's
It
what we
was
have.
it's remember, it's not who votes that matters, it's who counts the vote that matters.
Stas, it doesn't matter right now. The point is that Moldavia under Sandu is going to join Romania. That's it. This is in her program. Yes,
It
and I
isn't a
don't know.
program. I don't think
Yes,
The
and I
Moldovians want it.
yes. No, but anyway, they are going to take because almost all of them they already have Romanian passports. And Pridnestrovia is going back to Russia. That's nice and clear because I think Gagauzia and Pridnestrovia they are going to stay. Maybe we create kind of union state like with Belarus, something I don't know. It's a matter of the future, but it will be such kind of changes, dramatic changes there. And of course, the situation in Ukraine definitely will comprehend the whole this stuff, and that's why I'm saying that we should do something as fast as possible here and as far as we can, because so it's all about our opportunities. It's all about our sources to do this. Yes, but that's what we need to do because actually Ukraine, like a state, it's already doesn't exist. Let's face it because we all know how it's going to end, and we are not going to forgive for such a crimes they committed. And of course, we are on the way to fulfill the denazification and demilitarization. And how can we do this without destroying this regime? Of course, we are going to do this. And I mean, just my point is, we don't have a choice.
No,
It's
no, we
our
don't. We
yeah,
don't.
yes, because we cannot stay like you're absolutely right, like in the middle of the road. No, we should move further, or it will be forever. And I don't think that we need it, because this is like I said, usually everything finished when the Russian soldier actually reach the point. It doesn't matter in Berlin or somewhere else, but this is actually the final decision. It will be up to Russian soldier, and I think that we have these guys to to accomplish this mission. Yes, because this is about our country. It's about our survival.
Yeah, I think one way or the other, we need to come out to a border with Hungary and Slovakia. Now, portions of Western Ukraine are Hungarian and Slovakian.
Yeah.
Uh, but the way everything's going toward Orban, I think we need to have a common border with them because that's a
Yes,
lifeline.
absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, yes, and definitely it will. We should take care about Lvov too, because I mean, just listen. Keeping Lvov for Poland, which is, there's a lot of rumors in Poland about this. This is the same like creating, a time bomb, not far from our borders. We just cannot afford this one too, because Poland, it's even, I think it's these people, they even more aggressive than Ukraine. And what, we're going to fight another war with Poland?
Well,
So, yeah,
I think
we
it's a
should,
little
we
more
should take.
complicated there. If Poland
No,
takes
of
Western
course.
Ukraine, they're going to have to deal with the Western Ukrainians
Listen,
who they
stop. My
hate.
point is, yes, but the point is that actually such kind of situation will be unpredictable. If we
Oh
keep it
yeah.
like, status quo, it will be a lot of kind of, we can seduce them to do something stupid, yes? And this is actually the point, because under new circumstances, we should demilitarize and, Poland, that's a little bit more complicated. That's why I think that we should act fast, like we did in 1939. It's absolutely the same thing, because every hour, every day, it was kind of destroying Poland. It was actually it was the most important part of this. It's not even a war, but it was actually bringing back our territories. But we moved fast. That's the whole point. And I just want to remind you and to all our listeners that in 1939, when Germany invaded Poland, England and France, they declared a war to Germany, and but they didn't do it to Russia. They didn't do it to the Soviet Union. So it was kind of different approach because it was fast and it was very, very understandable. So that's what actually we must actually offer to the world community, the plan. Why are we doing and what are we going to do? And unfortunately, we still don't have answers for such kind of thing. Yes, what we are trying to accomplish and why. So no, because we need a lot of just to bring additional information about this issue. Otherwise, it will be again, kind of unpredictable and suddenly for us. And we cannot wait and every time, complaining that we didn't expect something, we didn't know something. We must act. People there, they are waiting us. They are Russian people. They speak Russian language. They don't want to be part of this LGBTQ, wherever it is, community in Europe. And we know it's everywhere. It's not only there. Look at Georgia, look at the
Mhm.
Hungary, look at Slovakia. So this is kind of trend. And I think European Union is actually the beginning of the end already for them. But unfortunately, such people, uninformed people in Moldavia and partly in Caucasus, they don't understand it yet. But I think it's just a matter of the future. And we have very strong position. Let's use it. Let's use it already. It's
Yeah,
about
yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what comes up with these elections. Do you think they're not going to try to steal the Democrats? I mean, the
no, it's
same thing
already
they did in
yes,
2020.
yes, absolutely. I'm afraid they're going to kill Trump because I'm
Yeah.
absolutely sure they're going to do something like this stupid, or because I'm looking very closely to the post office union and teachers union. There these guys, they are 100% under control of the Democratic Party and globalistic financial structures there. They got money from them, so they are going to steal it. Absolutely. Absolute uncontrolled bulletins there.
Hmm.
But I heard about a couple of my friends from New Jersey. They say that Trump actually and Elon Musk they prepared special RV with activists standing there near poles there and just watching all night long. What are they going to do? Because mostly of them usually, it happens actually in the high
Oh
schools.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, near post office or high schools. And this is, like I said, this is teachers and post office. Guys, they're going to bring something. So they are going just, on the like 24 hours a day. They're going to watch and monitor what kind of activity could possibly be there. And no, they really don't want to repeat 2020. It's understandable because it was absolutely stealing that time. I think now they learned again. It's about speaking about Trump. Trump learned a lot of question.
Yeah, but we still have the Dominion machines in almost half the states. And, and I'll tell you, I remember the exact moment that Biden won because it was the count. It was 8. It was 11 in the morning here. It was 3 in the morning in the U.S. So I got up out of bed, ate breakfast, everything else, started checking to see the count. 11 in the morning in Moscow, and they were going steadily with Trump leading, and they were going up as their
Yes,
numbers,
yes,
and
yes.
then suddenly, like 8%
In
shot up
and
instantly. It's like, geez, what did they do? Bring 2 containers of
does it
ballots in?
does it remind you anything?
Oh,
Look at Moldavia. Same
exactly.
thing. Same
Oh,
thing. Just
absolutely.
just 20 hours ago, Cavusoglu, he was actually the opponent of Sandu. He was ahead, and suddenly thousands and thousands bulletins. Guess from where? From abroad.
Of course, of course.
From abroad.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, we found another container full.
Yes. Yes.
Ah,
Well.
the
Yes.
gnomes voted.
It's amazing, yes. And in America, it's they don't tolerate even not one foreign spectator there.
Yeah. No
You
observers,
cannot check.
none. We
Yeah,
got
but
nothing
this
to
is,
hide. We just won't let you see anything.
yes, 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 yes. No, listen, Stas, this is democratic. This is free country. It's we sitting in this dictatorship,
With
all the
thousands of
time.
observers.
Yes, yes, thousand observers from everywhere. I mean, just it's. I saw observers actually from Sierra in our just last presidential elections. I saw them from Sierra Leone, Africa. I saw them from Malta. I saw them from Armenia. I saw them from Philippines. I mean, just from Holland. I mean, just guys. I don't know. They looked like tourists. I don't know, but they recording, filming, everything, everywhere. So
I had a Georgian friend of mine visiting, and he's up tied with the Georgian government, but obviously nobody knew that. So I came in to vote. I'm like, hey, Potter, while I'm driving, we need to stop off. I need to go vote. I went to vote, and he walks in. It's like, can I come in here? And he's like, well, you're going to vote. Well, no, I'm not a citizen. I'm not a Russian citizen. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, you can come in or you can watch. He said that, no problem.
try to do something else near the polls in America. You'll be arrested or maybe shot. No,
Yeah,
of course, maybe I hope not, shot, but you'll be arrested. How it was already actually last time. And they that's what I don't understand. They do not tolerate even guys from NATO countries.
yep.
Germany,
Wait a minute.
Holland,
How
yes.
how stop 1 second. How the hell does a vassal observe the democracy of the owner, of the feudal lord? Okay, the vassal doesn't have the bannerman doesn't have any right to go observe his lord and say, "Oh, but you're doing something wrong." No, America, who's the
Stas,
owner, can go to the vassal and
Stas.
say, "You're doing right, but not the other way."
Stas, what are you talking about? America treats their friends very faithfully and righteously. They are so fair with them. Don't you dare to say. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you stop this nonsense. Yes, because I heard that Donald Trump actually stole vaccine from France. During COVID. No, 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 it's not true. It's not true. It's impossible. Americans stealing a vaccine for France. No, no, never. And the same with these elections. It's of course, yes. Do you remember how he treated during NATO meeting, how he pushed this guy from Croatia actually from the first line? Just
hey,
get the hell out from here. This
wait a
is
minute, wait a
master's
minute.
place.
This is called a pimp's love for his horse. It's a special
Yeah,
love. The pimp's love
yeah,
is a special love, and his
yeah.
whores love him back.
Absolutely. As soon as they give them carrot, yes, they're very loyal to the master. Yes, wherever you need, master, whatever you say, master. Oh, you are sick, master. I'm sick too. It's all this
What I
stuff.
loved when after Nord Stream got blown up and Schultz comes running to Biden, right? So he doesn't even, he's a friggin' prime minister, or not prime minister. He's the premier,
Chancellor.
chancellor. I'm sorry, chancellor. Yes, he's a chancellor of Germany. Comes in on a single card into Washington, not bodyguards and everything else, not his alone. One's in there, and they actually had him recorded saying, "It's good to be of service to America." Like God,
Oh no,
and this isn't
this.
Croatia or this is Albania. This is Germany. You know? Can I get on my knees and can I service you anymore, Mr. Biden?
Yes, and by the way, Biden said, yes, you can. You know, I think your Volkswagen is too successful with Mercedes and BMW in Germany. I think it will better to place them in our country. Yes, it's okay. You know, so it used to be yours, now it's ours, and we got good experience with you. Opel is ours, you know, so Ford is also. So just you don't need this industry. Yes, but you will be now leader in our green energy policy.
No,
You
no,
will
no.
be number one.
The Rheinmetall is also expanding because somebody has to build more tanks for Germans to eventually burn in on Russian fields. Because that, I mean, that is the mission of the Germans. But but
No,
but
yes, to
there's
build
good
and
news.
die.
There's good
Hmm.
news. The former Volkswagen plant in Russia is up and running at 100% capacity, and there's now a new program to get the German engineers into Russia even faster than
Absolutely, absolutely,
so.
yes. And we did the same actually with Mercedes plant in Solnechnogorsk, but with Chinese friends. But anyway, listen, who cares right now? They are buying right now Chinese cars. We are buying Chinese cars, you know. So we don't have some brands, for example. Yes, but you know, it's
It's only
okay.
a matter of time. We'll get the
It's only
brands
a
out.
matter, absolutely. Listen, I remember in the end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s, like people talking about strange cars from Japan named Lexus, saying, though, this is a piece of crap comparing
Lexus.
with our Jaguars and Cadillacs. I mean, just cost $30,000 comparing with Jaguars and Mercedes is like 60, $50,000. So what a piece of crap you're gonna buy. It's just big Toyota, nothing else. Okay, who is laughing now?
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
okay. Just
Exactly.
listen, Chinese guys, they got all technologies, all possible technologies from Volvo, from all other stuffs already. And I think they're gonna be good. It's okay, you know.
We'll be good too. We'll get our
Yeah.
brands back up and running.
No, yes, yes. But no, you know, it's always chance for our competitors in Europe to see our latest models of the greatest vehicle in the history of the world, like T90.
Prorыв.
Prorыв. Yes, I like this car. You know, it
It's an
has
all-terrain
50
vehicle.
yes, and it has 50 years anti-corrosion warranty.
Yeah. It,
Yes, and it's good, you know. It can run actually on any fuel, any fuel.
yeah, yeah. And I'm told that it's got an instant email system that goes twice the speed of sound. So you can send a message several kilometers
Absolutely.
instantly,
Yeah.
line of sight.
Yes, 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 yes. No, you know, it's a lot of European countries now. They're trying to destroy our monuments, our memorials with T-34,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
World War II. Yes, and they actually asking to get rid of this, to take it off.
Rafael,
I think it's very
I'm
yeah.
sorry I got to interrupt. We are almost out of time. In fact, we've got
Okay.
about 20, 30 seconds left.
Yes.
Um,
No, my point is let's switch T-34 to T-90
yeah.
on these monuments. It's okay.
Update
It's
the
my pleasure.
monuments.
Yes, we update the monuments. You know, they had T-34. Now let's have our last model.
Everybody, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We'll talk more after the elections because the fun's only
Okay.
beginning. It's
Okay. Okay.
only the beginning, first act.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
So.
Americans, don't be so cruel to our